Most producers think they need better plugins or cleaner mixes to stand out, but the real reason their music just blends into the background is they're ignoring the one thing no one else can copy, and that's their sound. In today's episode, we'll talk about why your sound is your real superpower and how to start trusting it.
You're listening to the Lofi Music Academy podcast, your go-to space for all things lo-fi. Sit back, relax, and let's dive into the world of lo-fi music production.
Hi, and welcome to the Lofi Music Academy podcast. I'm Spencer J, your guide through the chilled out, atmospheric world of lo-fi beats. Today I want to talk about something that comes up all the time, especially amongst music producers. It's that feeling of I don't really have my own sound yet, or my music's okay but it doesn't stand out, or even everyone else seems to have it figured out except me. If you've ever thought that, then you're not alone, and you're definitely not broken as a producer, because the truth is your sound isn't missing, it's just misunderstood. So let me explain a bit more and let's get into it. A lot of producers think their sound is something they need to find, like it's hidden away somewhere. And one day they'll load the right preset or watch the right tutorial and suddenly everything will click. But that's not how it works. Your sound isn't something you discover overnight. It's something that forms quietly while you're busy making your music. Most producers already have a sound, they just don't trust it enough yet. One of the biggest reasons why producers struggle with this is comparison. You're listening to playlists, you're watching YouTube tutorials, you're hearing incredible tracks every single day. Without even realising it, you start judging your work that's in progress against someone else's finished result. So instead of leaning into what feels natural to you, you start second guessing everything that you're doing. Should my drums hit harder? Should this sound cleaner? Should I be making a different style altogether? And that constant questioning slowly draws on your own natural instincts. Here's a mindset shift that really helps. Your sound isn't one big creative decision. It's a pattern of small decisions that you repeat often without noticing. It's the chords you naturally gravitate towards, the way you leave space instead of filling every bar, the fact that you prefer warmth over brightness or groove over precision. Those aren't accidents, that's you showing up in your music. A lot of people say they want to stand out as producers, but standing out isn't really the goal. Being recognisable is. Think about your favourite artists. They don't sound completely different on every track, they sound consistently themselves. You can usually tell it's them within just a few seconds. And that's not boring, that's identity. Now this might sound a bit counterintuitive, but limitations help massively. When you stop endlessly searching for new sounds, something shifts. You start shaping what you already have. You rely less on presets and more on your ears. You make creative decisions instead of technical ones. When you use the same tools again and again, you become the unique element, not the plugin. That's when your sound starts to surface naturally. Let's talk about influence for a second. Everyone copies at the beginning, that's just part of learning. But your sound doesn't live inside one influence, it lives between them. It's the blend of what you love, what you repeat, and what you instinctively gravitate towards. Once you stop trying to sound like one specific artist, your own voice starts to grow and get louder. Here's the part nobody likes hearing. Your sound takes time. Not weeks, not months, years. But that doesn't mean you should wait to release your music. Every track you finish is a snapshot of who you are right now, not who you'll be forever. Releasing music is part of developing your sound, not something you do after it's perfect. Try this next time you finish a beat. Instead of asking, is this good enough? Ask, what feels like me in here? What did you repeat from your last track? What felt natural? What didn't feel forced? Those are clues. Your quirks aren't your weaknesses. They're fingerprints of you in your music. We're in a world of constant uploads, more beats, more playlists, more noise, and that's exactly why your sound matters more than ever. Not because it's perfect, not because it's trendy, but because it's human. People connect to personality, not perfection. So if you're feeling lost, stuck, or behind right now, hear this. You're not missing anything. You don't need to reinvent yourself. You don't need to chase every trend. You just need to keep showing up honestly as yourself. Because your sound isn't something you're waiting to earn. It's something you're already building. If you enjoyed this episode, please consider subscribing, leaving a review, or sharing it with fellow music producers who might find it useful. Until next time, keep creating, stay inspired, and remember, it's all about the vibe. Take care and see you in the next episode.
Thanks for tuning in to the Lofi Music Academy podcast. If you're ready to start making lo-fi music and want to go even deeper, grab your free guide. Discover the 6 essential steps to create a release-ready lo-fi track from scratch. Whether you're using budget gear in your bedroom or a small home studio, this guide will help you get that polished, dreamy lo-fi sound you're after. Just go to www.lofimusicacademy.com. Until next time, keep creating those laid-back vibes, and don't forget to subscribe for more lo-fi tips and tricks.